They're down to their final strike of the game.
0-2.
Hey, one pitch. Just make your pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Fly to center, and that ought to do it. And that'll do it. They get the victory on Senior Day. What a win for the hometown team and their senior class. Gillespie with a good relief effort to help lock down the victory. Didn't allow any runs and got the save. Couple shaky moments, but he didn't lose control and helped him get the win. Nice job.
Yeah. I'm live streaming. Which one? What are you talking about?
I'll give you this to keep it. You haven't hit your actual.
I don't. Which one? What are you talking about? I don't have that. This is all I have. Yeah. No. This is it. Yup. People.
Welcome to the show. It's the high school playoffs live from Rush Peak Field. Both these teams have battled their way through a grueling season, showcasing their skills, determination, and passion for the game. Now it's time for them to leave it all on the field in pursuit of the championship. First pitch coming up next. Now a chance for Ronald Montez.
The leadoff hitter this afternoon, second baseman, Ronald Montez.
It's not my name.
Be patient.
Oh, that's the batter's name.
Keep him off base. 1-1-1.
Rips this one to short. The throw to first. One out.
Batting second, center fielder, Miles Busham.
Gillespie now at the plate. Runner at second with nobody out. Defense will need to make some plays to avoid allowing that run. Foul ball there. I'm sure he'd tell you it's all about the team, but this player's presence here in the playoffs is a testament not just to his skill, but to his determination and commitment to the game. Here it comes. Not close with that one. That's a clear overthrow by the pitcher. He's not trying to be that far outside the zone on 0-2. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Outside.
Ball, outside.
Oh, big dog, right here, one time.
Close, doesn't get the call. That's a break for the hitter. I think that was strike 3.
Hey, don't be afraid, let it fly, one time.
Swing and a miss, got the strikeout. Pulled the string on the changeup. That goes to show you the kind of confidence he has in that pitch. Most pitchers at this level would have gone to the heater on 3-2.
1-1-1.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Tosses to first. It's there, 1 away. Welcome back, folks, and just a reminder that this is a 7-inning game here at the high school level. Gillespie, pro scouts are currently projecting him to be a late-round pick in the upcoming draft. He'll definitely have a shot at playing pro ball, but the college route might be the better choice. The 0-1. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner on base to start the inning. Buddy Pillar digs in now.
Come on, mow him down.
Ground ball, left side, could be 2. On to first. They get the out on the safe play, but I think they could have tried for 2. Gillespie will hit next. 1 for 2.
Hey, I need you right here. Come on, kid, let's go. 1-0.
2 outs and a runner in scoring position.
Hey, you can do it. No one better. Let's go.
Hacks and misses, got a chase swing.
1-1.
1-1 pitch, fouled away.
Come on, right here, one time, here we go.
Cuts at it and misses, that's a strikeout. Way out front for strike. Item, the next to hit.
Hey, let's go, big fella.
Fly to center, and that ought to do it. And that'll wrap it up as their season comes to an end. A valiant effort, but they fall short of the title game. Gillespie didn't have the game he envisioned in the team's season-ending loss. An impressive run, just 1 win shy of the state championship game. He showed flashes of potential that will give him options to keep his baseball career going at the next level.
welcome back to Studio 3 here at MLB Network. It's Greg Amsinger and my guy, Harold Reynolds. Are you ready for the MLB Draft Combine?
I love it, man. This is going to be a lot of fun.
It's always so exciting. It's right around the corner. What can we expect from this year's event, Harold?
Well, the biggest thing, obviously, you got the top talent in the country coming here to the Combine. You got all 30 teams represented. You have scouts and executives who are making the decisions. I think the biggest thing overlooked is the time they spend talking with the players.
Right.
Obviously, you'll have the evaluations on the field, and we'll dive into that in a second.
It's not just a 24-hour event. This is a 4-day event held at Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. It really allows for those scouts that you just mentioned to evaluate these players from both a traditional scouting perspective, let's call it the old eye test, we like the old eye test, and with advanced tracking technologies and metrics, which are also very important.
Well, the metrics has really taken over, and teams are really using the metrics to be able to separate guys. Look, it doesn't matter what league you played in. You might have hit 500, but another guy played in another league, he hit 500, but you don't know how to evaluate those together. So the metrics come in to be a big part of that. So you're going to see the spin rates, the exit velocities, clearly the old school, how hard does somebody throw miles per hour. So those are the metrics that they'll be going by and being able to measure.
And what about days 2 through 4? What's unique about that?
Well, the uniqueness of 2 through 4 are games where you get all this top talent and they play together on the same field at the same time. So I got a kid from Florida playing against a kid from Oregon, and you get a chance to really get the true evaluation in games. So games days 2 through 4 are games.
Sounds fun.
Oh, it's awesome.
Should be another great MLB Draft Combine this year. We're looking forward to it, obviously. We can't wait to see who grabs our attention. We'll see you in Arizona.
The road to Major League Baseball dreams makes a stop here at the MLB Draft Combine live from Chase Field in Phoenix, Arizona. Alongside Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Jessica, we have a two-way player. Now he has a chance to show what he's made of in front of the pro scouts. What are you most looking forward to today?
Well, first of all, how cool is it that he gets to showcase his skills on this stage at a Major League park? Plus the athleticism that it takes to be a two-way player, to be able to pitch and hit, super unique. And now he gets to prove that to the entire baseball world that he deserves a shot at the pros.
You were a player that was able to thrive under pressure. This is a pressure-packed environment. How does he block it out?
You know, the biggest thing is embracing it, especially as a two-way player, because the pressure he's going to feel first to hit, then transition to pitching. That is going to be how he handles that pressure.
All right, let's go down on the field and check it out. This is where the scouts really start paying attention to what these prospects have in their arsenal, Jessica.
Robert, this is a huge opportunity, this young guy's career. I mean, scouts, realistically, they're looking for confidence in the batter's box. They also want to see balance, rhythm, timing of his swings. They're also looking to see his ability to hit the ball to different parts of the field.
We are seeing a pretty impressive performance here, Jessica.
Yeah, one of the most impressive performances that we've seen. He's got a short, compact swing, allows him to make quick adjustments. Watch how his hands beautifully stay inside the ball. He's got that good balance, keeps his weight back, and then has that explosive move to the ball.
That's nice work up there. The scouts love a hitter who's this polished already before he begins pro ball.
Such an impressive display of a combination of that technique and strength at the plate. His swings are smooth, and he's got a ton of pop in the bat. This performance could seriously elevate his draft stock.
Jessica, let's move on to the shortstop. This is the position that has the flash. This is the quarterback of the infield.
Robert, these are your flat-out gamers. It's an opportunity for the scouts to focus on his footwork, on body control, glove-to-hand transfer, and, of course, arm accuracy. And let's not forget about that arm strength. At the MLB level, players average over 86 miles an hour. Are you kidding me? That's some impressive numbers for these prospects to try and reach as they develop as pros.
Jessica, your thoughts on the round so far? How's he doing?
He's been fun to watch. I like that first step quickness, the body control. He's shown he can throw from different arm angles. Glove work has been super smooth, and how about that quick footwork? Plus, making super accurate throws. He's showing he belongs at this level.
Oh, wrong base. That was ridiculous.
Well, it's time to see how these pitchers fare, Jessica.
Yeah, well, body movement is the first thing scouts are looking for. Balance, rhythm, and timing within his delivery, as well, of course, that arm strength. In the end, can he put it where the catcher is set up?
Jessica, day one is in the books for this young two-way player. Just wrapped up the bullpen session. What did you think of his performance day one?
You know, the biggest thing is he got the nerves out of the way. It is difficult to be able to showcase your skills, first as a pitcher, then as a hitter, and also as a fielder. But he is not done yet. He's got games coming up.
That's right. These prospects going head-to-head as part of day two. Until then, for Jessica Mendoza, I'm Robert Flores. Thanks for joining us at the MLB Draft Combine from Phoenix, Arizona.
Welcome to Game 1 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show, live from Chase Field in Arizona, home of the Diamondbacks. I'm Ben Gelman. After yesterday's drills, today is the first opportunity for these prospects to show what they can do in a live game situation. First pitch coming up next. So up next, Alec Gillespie. He swings and fouls one off. Gillespie competing here as a two-way player at the Combine, but it'll be interesting to see if that continues successfully as he gets to college or pro level. That's where we usually see a player like this convert to being just a pitcher or just a hitter. 1-1 pitch, fouled away. Runner at first, one away. And now it's even up.
2 strikes.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Hard hit to right center. Should be extra bases. Won't get to this one in the alley. And they'll have runners at the corners after a 1-out single. Gillespie digs in now. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Here's a fly to left. Makes the grab. 1 away. No outs, runner at first. And the batter will be the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. 1 for 2. Swing, soft line drive. And that'll get down for a hit. Stop sign goes up at third, runners at the corners, nobody out. And now the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. Pops this one up. Odom. And there's 2 away. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning. And here at the plate, David Ramirez. Ground ball up the middle. Whips it to first in time. And there's 1 away. Well, it's a 1-run ball game. Now it's the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. Late swing, fouled it off. Grounder left side. Tosses to first. Leadoff hitter retired here in the 9th. Runner at first. Here's the center fielder, David Ramirez. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Rolled to short, could be 2. Not in time, he's safe. Chavez now at the plate. Guerra is just 1 strike away. Swing and a pop-up. Gillespie. And that's the ball game. This game shows just why he's a key contributor for them. Every team needs hitters who give them the kind of results he did here. Welcome to Game 2 of the MLB Draft Combine on the show. I'm Ben Gelman. Another chance for these prospects to show what they're made of as we creep closer to draft day. First pitch is just around the corner. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Alec Gillespie, trying to protect this lead. Well, it's a one-run ball game. Now, William Sachs, 0 for 3, a flyout, a groundout, and a strikeout. Just missed. One-run game in the bottom of the ninth. Liner, base hit. The tying run is aboard. And next, the cleanup hitter, Todd Helton. 0 for 3. He's flown out 3 times. That one finds the zone. That's strike one. Swing and a miss. And there's one down. Next is the designated hitter, Colt Garcia. And that one fouled off. Tying run at first, potential winning run at the plate. Swing and a rocket. Should be extra bases. Can't make the catch, and it falls into the gap. Coming around
Pitching is so far around this game.
Crosses the plate. Into third base, and the winning run is 90 feet away after the triple. Here's the catcher, Jim Diamond. Outfield pretty shallow here. And that's off the inside edge. Definitely a strikeout situation. If the ball's put in play, the run can score in a lot of ways. Foul ball there. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Huge K there. Moore getting ready to hit. That one in there. It's 0-1. Winning run at third, 2 down. They're going to need better from him going forward, even if they did get the win in this one. Can't have many outings like that if you want to keep getting work out of the pen. Welcome to Game 3 of the MLB Draft Combine. I'm Ben Gelman. One final opportunity before the draft for these prospects to show out in front of the scouts. We're just about ready to get started. Now it's the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. And a good fastball to start off. That's strike one. Definitely not the way he wanted to start this game. He needs to escape this inning and get on track fast. Line drive for a base hit. Headed for the plate. Scores easily. And it's an RBI single. And the lead is up to 5. 2 away, and the bases are loaded. And now the DH, Greg Hogg. Out to short. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw to the plate, but it's offline. The run will score. The batter now, Alec Gillespie. Singled and drove in a run the first time through. Base hit. Center field. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single. Back to a 1-run game. It's now 7-6. And now Alec Gillespie. With the 2-seamer in there, that sets up the pitcher to throw him the slider away. That's a lot of territory he's got to cover at the plate. This to third. Goes to second for 1, and that's 2. 1 out and 2 on. Now at the plate, Alec Gillespie. Line drive, that's a base knock. Runner rounds third, on his way to the plate, comes across to score. It's an RBI single, and this one is all tied up in the 7th. Doug Juarez digs in now. 2 outs, base is empty. Grounds this one to short. Gillespie jumps and throws across his body. Nicely done for the out. Amazing athleticism there. Went up in the air, split the legs, fires across the diamond, and that'll earn you a lot of high fives in the dugout. We're back here at the ballpark, bottom 9, and now the center fielder, Ernest Karlik. Leadoff knock puts the winning run on base. And now the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. That one smashed to left field. This one pretty far back. Snags it on the warning track. Runner tags and will move up to third. Bottom of the 11th inning now. And now the first baseman, Rhett MacArthur. And there's a hit. Throw comes in, and the winning run stops 90 feet from home. Nobody. So up next, Adam Pettit. The 0-1. In the air to center, Enriquez settles under. And that's the inning. 1 away, runners at the corners here. And now the right fielder, Jay Brubaker. On the ground to second, might be 2. Can't glove it cleanly. To second, that's 1. And that extends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, and the batter will be the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. That pitch clips the outside corner. 0-1. Batter has to be thinking about moving the runner at second to third. Something back up the middle or to right field should get him there. Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
It's ball one. After some fastballs in this AB, the pitcher might be able to get him out in front with a changeup. Something to watch. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Strikes out now and one away now here in the 12th. One out and two in scoring position. And next, the cleanup hitter, Rhett MacArthur.
Hey, nice rip, big dog.
The winning run scores, and they walk it off in extra innings. Final score today, 9-8. A one-run extra inning win for our whole outstanding.
With the 12th pick in the 7th round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Alec Gillespie, a two-way player from the Central Region.
Okay. Great work. Off the board, baby. That's what it's all about.
So as we continue through day 2 of this year's draft, we got a high school player with the latest pick. And Harold, this is a guy that's already committed to one of the best college baseball programs in the country. What do you think his immediate future holds?
Well, he's got a future. He's a nice young talent, but I don't think he's ready for pro ball. I think he has a lot more development to do. And going to the college that he's going to, they do a great job of developing players. I think he really has to look at that seriously. Pro ball is pro ball. But college, you've got a chance to go and you can make mistakes and still have an opportunity to come back.
But he did get drafted for a reason. So this big league organization thinks they've got the developmental expertise in their system. They want him to sign, do they not?
No doubt. I see what they see in him. There's upside talent. I'm just saying pro ball will eat him up right now. He's not ready.
Okay. Oh, look,
this is my take.
That's a very candid take. And who knows, maybe in a couple of years we'll see him in the first round.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. MLB The Show brings you Game 1 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs taking on the Tennessee Volunteers. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. And singing today, one of college baseball's brightest stars looks to spring up draft boards in his team's quest for a national championship.
Yeah, Boog, I'm really looking forward to seeing how he handles it. What an amazing opportunity in a high-stakes setting. Biggest week of his young career.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this.
Now,
welcome back, and here comes the closer, Alec Gillespie.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Marville leading things off and takes a strike.
I love seeing these outstanding young athletes out there on college's biggest stage. Just goes to show you what hard work, dedication, and pure love for the game can do.
The 0-2. In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and there's one down.
Oh, that high four-seam fastball has become such a staple as a strikeout pitch over the years, and what's so tough as a hitter is that you see it extremely well. The problem is the velocity and spin rate just happens to jump by you. You expand your zone, you don't stay tall on the backside, and you're really not even able to make contact. If you do, many times it's a pop-up.
And now Fernando Gingrich, and that's a base hit. And now two aboard. And the throw's offline, safe at third. So digging in, Eduardo Quinones. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Plenty of offense in this one, Singy. I guess you'd say kind of slice the other way. That's a base hit. In comes the run from third. And it's an RBI single. It's 15-8. Here in the bottom of the ninth, one out. Fulolo getting ready to hit, taking his first at bat of the game after entering on defense. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Cross, sizing this one up, and makes the grab. And there's two down. Down to second, gets back, as he almost ran into another out there. Nicholas Allen digs in now.
RBI knock for him last time, now a chance to drive in another run.
That one finds the zone, and it's 0-1. Gingrich at second. Quinones on at first with two down. Now one missed. Here's a rocket out to left, and that'll do it. They get the victory. What a way to start their journey here in Omaha. live from the ballpark in Omaha. We're ready for Game 2 of the College Baseball Championship. It's the TCU Horned Frogs going up against the Texas Longhorns. First pitch coming at you right after the break. So 2 down. Now it's the right fielder, Braden Bradbury. Up the middle. Handles, throws to first, and that'll do it. End of 1, and we're still scoreless. Alec Gillespie steps in now for TCU, singing.
Alec Gillespie.
Hey, get your pitch, see through. Let's go.
Yeah, big swing and a miss.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a miss.
A little anxious, a little aggressive early in the count. Too much for me.
Line drive. Brings it in. And that's the 3rd out. First and second, 1 out. Bradbury getting ready to hit. Ground ball right side, could be 2. To second, that's 1. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. 3 innings complete. The Longhorns have the advantage, 1-0. So digging in, Alec Gillespie. He was actually selected in the MLB draft out of high school, but decided to go the college route instead.
Yeah, Boog, you love to see it, and he's looking to up his stock his 2nd time in the draft. I was able to do that. No.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. So 2 away with nobody on. Alec Gillespie, the next to hit. The Brewers selected him out of high school, but he chose college ball instead. Pretty cool to see it paying off for him, Singy. A shot at the natty.
Yeah, but what an opportunity he's got here this week, trying to cap off his college career.
Well, got to pause on that thought, as that'll do it. Kerry Escobar will hit next.
Don't worry about the runner. It's you and the batter. Do your job. We got you.
Ground ball could be 2. Just got him, and he was burning up the baseline.
If you want to be a great defense, you have to deliver consistently. It doesn't matter how many highlight reel plays you make if you can't execute the small stuff, just like we saw.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Puts it away for the out. So up next, Reed Hoffman. This could end it. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that'll do it. They get the victory to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. Gillespie didn't end up with the individual performance he was hoping for, Singy.
Yeah, really struggled today, Boo. But most importantly, the team got the win to move to 2-0 here in Omaha. This two-way player will need to improve in the next one, both for his team and for his draft stock. For me, though, the headline is 1 more win, and they're in the national championship.
Hello and welcome to the ballpark at Omaha. This is the College Baseball Championship, the elimination game. It's the TCU Horned Frogs taking on the Cal State Fullerton Titans. With my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, it's win or go home time for one of college baseball's biggest names.
Big game on tap today, Boog. 9 innings away from leading his team to the College Baseball Championship game. Pressure-packed opportunity for him and his teammates.
First pitch coming your way next. 1 out, runner at second. Alec Gillespie steps in now for TCU, Singy.
Hey, need you right here. Let's go, kid.
And a foul ball.
This player just continues to impress me with his poise and presence. He knows he belongs here, and he's letting the rest of us know it too.
Hey, let her fly right here.
In the air, center field. Marmolejo settles under this one. And there's 2 away. Two on, 1 out. Ramirez digs in now. Up the middle. Base hit. 1 run is in. Throw into third. In there safely.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. Donnelly grabs it on the run. 1 hit. And now the catcher comes up to him. Elvin Ramirez. Out to short. Gillespie. Zips it to first. And that is the inning. No runs, no hits. Second and third, one gone. And now the shortstop, Alec Gillespie. He's projected to go in the middle rounds of the upcoming draft, Singy.
Yeah, lots of interest from the scouts here this week, Boog, and plenty of MLB Hall of Famers were drafted.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Fernandez makes the catch. Runners tagging from second and third. He'll score the sac fly. It's 7-2. 1 gone, runner at first. Here's the catcher, Elvin Ramirez. Hit on the ground, might be 2. Slings to first. That's out number 2. So runner at second, 2-2. Gillespie now at the plate.
Gillespie.
Out to short. Blanchard on the run, sends it over to first. Nicely done for the out. So no outs, runner at first. And now the DH, Dante O'Neill. On the ground. Now the throw to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. So digging in, Alec Gillespie. Swings here and drives one well left field. Way back, and you can forget it.
Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So back to the top of the order. Chet Cross will hit next. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that wraps it up as their season comes to an end here in Omaha. A valiant effort, but they fall short of the national championship game. Gillespie with a standout performance today, Singy.
A terrific effort by this two-way player, Boo. A crushing team loss, though, as their run in Omaha comes to an end. He gave it his all throughout his college career and certainly showed the scouts that he belongs near the top.
With the fourth pick in the fourth round, the Milwaukee Brewers select Alec Gillespie, a two-way player from the Central Region.
Okay, so another college player taken off the board here in the early rounds of this draft. It's another player who was drafted out of high school, went to school, had a strong but not outstanding college career, Harold. What do you think of this young man? Because he didn't put up any staggering college stats, but scouts clearly have liked him for a while.
Well, they've liked him, and this is where the metrics have helped him. You know, statistically, not all there, but when you see him on the field and you see him go through the combine-type workouts, you see the potential of being an impact player. Not everybody's a number one pick that ends up being a big-time player in the big leagues.
So maybe in the minor leagues, he can get with one instructor, one coach who can unlock that talent that we've been waiting to see.
That's what you're dreaming on, and that's why you draft him and hoping you can develop it.
Look, he bet on himself out of high school, went to college, and it clearly paid off.
A call to the bullpen is made, and it looks like we'll be seeing a Double-A debut here in relief.
Gillespie.
Bottom of the ninth, and now Torrey Montgomery.
The first baseman, Torrey Montgomery.
In the air to the right. That's back. Puts it away for the out. And he should be feeling good after getting that first batter in this high leverage spot. Now he can attack with even more confidence. Coley in the box now takes strike one. Fouled off, he was late. And a foul ball, so he stays alive. Hoping to put the tying run aboard. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The right-handed reliever.
Inside.
Swings and misses. Struck the batter out. Only 1 out remaining. Digging in next for the Blue Wahoos, Andrew Pintar, 1 for 3.
Yeah! 0-1's the count.
And that one fouled off. Trying to eke out at least 1 run and send this ball game to extras. Strike 3, got him swinging. And that's the ball game. The Shuckers hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a 1-run ball game. He records his very first save in professional baseball, and I have a feeling there are a lot more of those to come. All set to start the ninth inning in this one. Alec Gillespie gets the ball now. He's one of the highest-ranked pitching prospects in the Brewers organization. A lot of excitement in Milwaukee. Coming up to the dish for Columbus, Charles LeBlanc, 1 for 3. That one fouled off. Gets a piece there, we'll do it again. 0-2, rocks and fires. In there, picks up the K. Leadoff hitter retired here in the ninth. He's 2 outs away. Stepping to the plate for Columbus, number 2. And that one fouled off. The 0-1 offering. Hard line drive, but caught at second. Might need to do something to reset your karma. That liner had base hit written all over it. Just some bad luck. So digging in, Cody Miller. Again. The skipper needs to settle his players down out there. They're playing tight, and it's hurting them. They're down to their final strike of the game. He's really attacking the zone, so the hitter has to get more aggressive. However, strike 3, got him swinging. And that's the ball game. The Shuckers claim the win here behind some great pitching and defense. Gillespie with a terrific appearance in relief, helping them lock down the win. Pitched a clean inning for the save. Lockdown relief out of the pen, exactly what they're counting on him to deliver. Nice job to help get the win.
Back now on MLB Network from Studio 21 with Carlos Pena. I'm Robert Flores. A new Top 100 prospect rankings has been released, and of course, there are some exciting new names to get to know. Carlos, what does being included on this exclusive list mean to these players?
Well, it's a huge honor, first of all. However, there are other things you have to deal with, like the hype and the pressure. So you have to be very, very, very focused on what you're doing and understand that just getting back to work is going to be key to continue the success.
You touched on it. Being a part of this list comes with extra scrutiny, maybe a little extra pressure. How do players navigate that?
It's difficult, I must say. I, from personal experience, could tell you that you have to kind of set that aside. You understand, you embrace it, you enjoy it, you're thankful for it. But at the end of the day, you still have to go in there and grind. Forget about all those distractions. Focus in the game.
Well, congrats to all the players that were on this Top 100 prospects list. We can't wait to see how they develop in the near future and hopefully break into the big leagues.
Alec Gillespie, the former first-round pick, gearing up. A promising young prospect will certainly play a key role in this one. It's the Biloxi Shuckers and the Birmingham Barons. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Welcome back. And towing the slab here, Alec Gillespie. It'll be hard to top his last start. With 5 pitches in the arsenal, he's got a lot of ways to approach each hitter in this lineup. But if he only has 1 or 2 of those pitches working, the batters will have an easier time guessing what's coming. Anytime you can eliminate pitches from consideration, it gives you a leg up against the pitcher. 0-2, and the delivery. Just missed. That was a well-executed 2-strike changeup, but he just couldn't get the call. Got it. Now 1 out. Now it's the shortstop, Jacob Gonzalez. Now, he clearly excelled at pitching in the amateur ranks, but the question is, will that prowess translate to the professional level? Margot on the move to the alley. Hauls it in, 2 away. Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Ben Galaney. That's the kind of confident approach you love to see from pitchers in the minors. He's facing a good hitter, and he challenges him early in the count anyway. This one popped up in foul ground on the first base side. That is the inning. End of 1, and we're top half of the second from Birmingham. Late swing, fouled it off. Gillespie racked up 4 hits in his last game. And that one fouled off. Now here's the 0-2. In the air, right field, well hit. That one's deep. It's gone. Made them pay for that one. A solo blast. And they jump ahead in the second. It's 1-0. That's a great job of recognizing the breaking ball. Even better, he didn't jump too early at a hanger over the middle. Instead, he stayed back and got every bit of it. If you're looking to bring more good vibrations into your life, then call Thad's Theremin Therapy. They've got just the right lack of touch to help you. That one finds the zone, and the count is 0-2. Swing lifts it to shallow left field. Hicklin on the move. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, DJ.
Here's the left fielder, DJ Gladney. That one fouled off. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. I'm sure he wants that pitch back. Now here's the 0-2. Good job to fight that one off. Here's the 0-2 pitch. That one is foul. We'll see another. Here it comes. Pops it up, foul on the left side. Bobie settles underneath it. But it's the pitcher that makes the catch. That's out number 2. Here's the third baseman, Andre Lipsius. That was the one he wanted, but a little early on the swing. When that happens, if your front side flies open, you're likely to get too far under it like he did there. Close one, but doesn't get the call. 2 outs, bases empty. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Here's a fly to center.
I got it.
And that's that. No runs, no hits, no errors. We're back here at the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Edgar Quero. Rocks and fires. Keeps the AB going with the foul ball. 0-2 now. Puts this one in the air down the line. Pulls it in. There's one away. Here's the second baseman, Brandon Drury.
That's out.
1 out and the base is empty. Fouled off left side. Ripped on the ground to second. Whips it to first. And there's 2 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder, Eddie.
Eddie Park now at the plate. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-1 offering. Fly ball to left, down the line. And that's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. And it's 3 up and 3 down. Runner at first. Coming up to the dish for Biloxi, Alec Gillespie.
Hey, keep it going upstairs. Clutch up. Hey,
that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out. And he's clearly locked in after yet another hit. Really seeing the ball well lately. He's a threat every time he steps into the box. Welcome back. The Barons at the dish in the bottom of the 4th.
Ball, that's off the plate.
Next one's fouled back. And a 1-1. Fly ball left field. Payne on the way over. And it's caught for the out. Next up for the Barons, Jacob Gonzalez. Right through there for a strike. With his teammates driving in a pair, he wants to make this an efficient inning so they can get back up to the plate and tack on some more runs. Got it. Out number 2. And he just continues rolling out there, looking really confident on that 3-pitch K. Base is empty with 2 out. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Ben Galaney. 0 for 1. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Fly ball down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Swings through it for the K. Nice job out there as he gets them 1, 2, 3. So 12 up, 12 down to begin the ball game. Biloxi ahead in this game, 3-0. Bottom half of the 5th, and the Barons batting.
The designated hitter, Tim Elko.
Aye. 0-1.
Foul ball there. Line drive to left field. No trouble here, puts it away for the out. 1 up, 1 down. At the plate, DJ Gladney popped out the first time. Swing and a miss, late cut there. The hitters in this lineup have been aggressive early in the count, swinging a lot, but then when they get down, they need to be a little more patient. Maybe they take some pitches and extend the at-bats, try to get some base runners aboard. Now here's the 0-2. Swing and a miss. 2 quick outs here in the bottom half of the 5th inning. Just couldn't get on time with a heater in that at-bat. 3 straight fastballs, and he ends up with a strikeout. Base is empty with 2 out. Now the 3rd baseman, Andre Lipsius. Next one's fouled back. Fine work in this one, just 1 strike away from a 5th shutout frame. This to 3rd, Bovee. Play made, that ends the inning. So 5 perfect. We're back here at the ballpark, and now the DH, Alec Gillespie. Strong start to the season, putting up some impressive slugging numbers so far. Up the middle. 3rd hit of the day for the DH. And the leadoff hitter aboard. That one was way in on the hands. He did a great job to pull them in and get enough barrel on the ball to push it back through the middle for a hit. And now it's going to be Edgar Quero. Swing and a foul straight back. He's thrown a lot of first pitch strikes, so the hitters need to be ready to swing early. It may not drive up the pitch count too much, but you know you'll have a good shot to do damage. And here's the 0-2. Battling here, fouls it away. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Leadoff batter retired in the 6th. Now it's the 2nd baseman, Brandon Drury. Grounded out the first time. With a 6-run lead, no reason to be too fine with him here. You have to attack hitters in this spot. Puts it in the air to center. Murray heading towards it. Makes the catch, and there's 2 down. Pretty nice defensive play on that pop-up. It can be really tricky to bring those in, particularly if the wind's blowing a little harder. He breaks his bat, and that's the 3rd out. Perfection through 6 innings. The Shuckers out in front, 6-0. Nobody on with 1 out. And now at the plate, Alec Gillespie. He's already homered in this ball game. Line drive, and it's caught. That's so frustrating for the hitter. Tough to accept a liner like that not turning into a hit. Bottom of the 7th, digging in, Terrell Tatum. Puts this one in the air down the line. And it's off the wall, but in foul ground.
Ball one.
And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Lands foul, we'll reset and do it again. Close, but ruled a ball. Struck the batter out without a swing. Picks up the 7th strikeout of the ball game. And he must have been looking in some other location. Otherwise, I don't know why he'd go down looking on a fastball on the inner half. Gonzalez, in the box again, takes a strike. Love how he's attacking the zone, throwing a ton of strikes. These hitters need to be ready to swing at the first good strike they see. 0-2, here's the pitch. This one lifted to center field. Payne in and to the right. Makes the grab for the second out.
Now back, first baseman, Ryan.
Base is empty with 2 out. Coming up to the dish for Birmingham, Ben Galaney. Still good life on that pitch late in this game. That one finds the zone. With the kind of contact ability he's got, he is still very dangerous with 2 strikes. In the air, along the left field line. In there for a base hit, and the bid for history is gone. The throw to second is offline. So a runner aboard, digging in for the Barons, Tim Elko. Right through there for a strike. Looking at 2 straight pitches and now down 0-2, you're just hoping to make contact. Already in a big hole. Makes the grab. That ends the inning, but not before they break up the perfect game. The Shuckers lead it 6-0.
Now pitching for
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Justin Yeager, 5th appearance of the year. Stepping to the plate for Birmingham, Tim Elko. Line, and that's a base knock. In comes the runner from third to trim the lead. It's an RBI single. It's 6-3. This save opportunity is brought to you by Blank's Disposal Services. No questions asked, ever. The Barons, down to their last strike. Sky to left, and this should do it. Ball game. Gillespie was fantastic at the dish in this ballgame and had a respectable outing on the mound, too. There's really nothing like a two-way player who can perform well on both sides of the ball. Loved the way he was hitting in this one, and his pitching was a nice bonus for him.